are you doing?
Scoot you this way.
All right, I think we're on.
We are live.
Am I gonna have to read the chats from here?
No.
Oh, there we go.
I got
okay,
you.
perfect.
Howdy, howdy, Cowboy Jeff. Well, I just messed up the chat.
Yeah, good job.
I'm fixing it. Such a new streamer move.
We're still figuring this out.
Okay. That should be good.
Okay, perfect. That works.
We'll wait till people start getting in here and then get into the juicy stuff.
Yeah. Do you want to do some ace while we wait?
I do, yeah. Am I starting?
Yeah, go for it. I would like you to start. You set the level.
Set the standard.
Yeah, set the standard for me to beat. I'm here for everything and anything. Well, perfect.
What were our topics today? I think we had a few, weren't we?
Yeah, a few things.
Ruger was down here.
Oh gosh, the dog hair. How we got to where we're at as far as like 170,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah.
We can talk about what we have coming up. We picked up a few guns this week.
Yep.
And have a few more we have to pick up next week. And yeah, whatever you guys want to talk about.
We're talking about SIG, aren't we?
You want to talk about SIG.
It's an interesting thing, you know.
People are interested in it, so yeah.
It is funny how like it's been relevant for a month now.
Wait, I just realized what did you do?
What do you mean? I missed.
What you missed? What?
What do you mean?
You have a
missed?
score of 0. What'd you do?
I missed. I did something wrong.
Did you even see what you're supposed to do?
No, I didn't. I just shot paper and steel.
Oh no.
Shoot the targets.
Don't do what Tanner
in
does.
this exact order. Oh, that's why I messed up. USPSA rules. Or is this double alpha max? It's a Max Mitchell. It's Max Mitchell. It's a Max Michelle drill. Ugh. That's why I messed up.
You don't like the drills. No, this one was actually fun. I just did it.
Sorry, Max.
I think my I did
Somebody
3.
tell Max to get on this stream.
I did 3 tries and mine was like 128. I think was the score. So
okay, so
go beat that.
Center paper, left paper.
Good evening, Chris.
Center paper, right paper, blue stop steel. Okay, I can hit the steel anytime. Seems like. Cool. I meffed it. I was supposed to hit center.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should have showed you guys.
I told you guys. That's still not right.
What did I do? Hold on, I gotta read it.
I'm just gonna let you figure this out.
Hold on. Okay, so left paper. Oh, center paper, left paper, center steel. Then center paper, right paper, blue steel. Got it. Gosh, I hate these kind of drills. Wait. I think.
Roast him in the comments.
Okay, that was
or
it.
in the chat.
I hate secret combinations. I hate drills where you're gonna go this one. I'm so near medium far. You know, like threat level 1, 2, 3. Right? I don't know.
That's fair. Makes
what
sense.
was Donovan? Donovan taught this.
Taught what?
You know.
Attack and control.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
So like you have your ones you burn, and then you take your time.
Yeah.
That's how my mind
Well,
works.
you can do that here. You just gotta hit them in a specific order.
I know. I hate puzzles. Mid-game puzzles. I hate it. All right. Okay. Well, what is yours?
My what?
Your
the
score is
score?
581.
It was. I did it 3 tries and I got 128 was my fastest.
Okay.
I don't know what the heck.
Give me 2 more times and then I'm gonna get this. Whoa! My gun's at my deal.
It looks like it was a lag.
I get another shot.
That's fine.
That was weird.
Doesn't it?
That doesn't do that in real life. That's not a Staccato problem. What is up with that? Hello, we're finding problems with the ace. Hey, that shot was there. All right. Oh, I double tapped that target. I didn't need to. 130
Oh,
platinum. Let me hear one
dang
more time.
it.
I even double tapped that target.
Yeah, but you also got a lot of tries. I only had 3 tries, so.
Oh, dude, I was wrong. Okay. I was wrong all those tries.
Let me know what you guys want to talk about in the chat.
Dang it. Okay, one more. I can push it. Okay. 133.
I don't know. I guess we've done this before. I don't remember. Like,
Well, what was
doing
yours?
it. Mine was 128. Like
Oh,
today.
so I beat you.
Yeah, but you also did it like 7
No,
times.
Last time you were like, I went to bartender.
What?
That's how.
Okay,
That's how I remember
choose.
your attitude.
Probably just do a stationary one. Because unless you can find one that we don't have to move
Rat's
too much.
Nest is my favorite. Ooh, this one's new. This one's new. That is the one thing I like about Ace is that it always adds some new stuff.
They do change their drills.
So this one's easy. 2 per paper, right? With there's no limitations on the order I can engage. I love that. Also, the targets fall to score. One. Wait, engage all paper targets with 1 to the head, 2 to the body. So it's a 1 double tap. Okay. Got it. Oh, new high score! Wow, I'm so good.
It's both 1 to the head and 2 to the body, or either. Okay, both.
That's the way I read it.
It didn't say or, so I guess so. Maybe I should try it just either one.
That'll take up your turn.
No.
Whoa. I totally psyched myself out. Totally messed that one. One more.
Okay, while you're going. Okay, well.
No, that's okay.
One more.
Okay. Though I like the head double tap. It feels so natural to just go down. I'm sure with recoil that would be much harder. Like not much harder, but
You might start with the body and then
work your
go
way
up.
up.
Well, do the head, 2 to the body, and then
Although
use the recoil up.
Yeah, I wonder if that would actually be better. I don't know.
What's up, Ryan? Also, Ralph asked, what is our top 5 favorite movies?
Ooh.
We don't
Pirates
watch
of the Caribbean.
movies often. Pirates?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
All
1, 2,
5 of
3.
them? Yeah.
Then Lord of
How
the
many
Rings.
is there? I don't even know how many there is.
No.
Why'd you focus?
We're like watching a lot of gun movies right now
He's
too.
trying to get me cultured with the gun
She
movies.
didn't watch like Die Hard before I met her.
Okay, wait. Okay, maybe that might be true.
She didn't watch The Patriot.
No,
Did you watch The Patriot?
I think I have.
I thought I introduced you to The Patriot.
It's been a long time. No.
Okay, backstory. We come from non-gun owner families. Like we're the first in our families to like buy guns and like have a gun-centered lifestyle, I'd say. Be ammo-sexual. But yeah, so our families didn't really idolize firearms in movies. And we came into that scene late, so. You want to turn it up?
Turn it up?
Mm-hmm.
Which side is it? Is it this way? Okay, cool.
Okay, so yeah, Ghost Operator. Good question.
Yeah, what
do you
movie?
Well, no,
What?
no, we're off of the movie topic.
Oh.
He asks, how did you get started with the channel, and what would be the best advice on gathering the confidence to actually make content?
Well, I got started doing footage from my phone, like just filming myself from my phone, and I'm kind of embarrassed with my old like reels and stuff.
Old stuff is very cringy.
Yeah, it's very cringy.
Yeah.
So if you want to be entertained, go look at it. But I I don't want to tell you to look at it because I'm embarrassed of it.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how I started. You don't need any fancy, camera or whatever. You don't need an editor. Figure it out yourself. So
I'll say this: her top performing video is like from her phone. It's one that got like 52 million views.
Yeah.
It's still getting views. It gets like tens of thousands of views today.
Yeah.
And it's the cringiest thing you'll ever see. I love you, but it's cringy.
Yes, I know. It's all that stuff like years ago were just bad.
But it shows like progress, and I think to answer your question, how do you build the confidence? There's a bit about confidence and stupidity. We'll watch her perform real quick. Nice. You just kind of have to willfully be out there. And you're gonna look stupid. I'm gonna be honest, we look stupid. But
sorry, real quick. I'm gonna try just doing 2 to the body.
Hold on. Engage all paper targets with 1 shot to the head, 2 to the body.
Yeah, but
that's not an or. Try it.
I'm trying it. What was the second part to that question?
How do you get the confidence?
Ooh. No. Okay,
yeah.
You're right.
Told you.
Okay.
So hold on. I want you to answer that question too when you.
Yeah. Did I miss that? Crap.
You did.
No, I did. I got it.
Near high score with that miss.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, how answer?
Yeah. No, I'll answer the question
that.
and then we'll do one more. Confidence. Just start doing it. I mean, that's the only way you're really gonna be confident in doing it. Like, you're never gonna be confident when you first start.
Yeah.
I wasn't, for sure. Even like looking at the stuff I did like earlier in the year, like January, when we really started like pushing it hard. Like, from the beginning, I wasn't confident, and I don't know if you guys can probably tell, but looking at me watching it myself, I can tell. Like, I was not confident, but I've grown into it, and I've become way more confident just by doing it. And just, like, throwing myself into it and then saying, okay, I'm getting a video out every week. I'm going to be researching it, like, scripting it, like, going all in, basically.
Yeah.
And just do it.
I think to add on to that, we don't know everything. Like, we've learned a lot in doing this. And I think we look at YouTube as a learning, our own learning process. We've become way better shooters starting YouTube than we were without. So it's kind of like we're just documenting that learning process, and we're showing that to the public. And so yeah, you could go through our old videos and be like, wow, these guys freaking suck at shooting.
Also,
but
true. But also, I will say, don't pretend like you know something when you don't. Like, be honest. Because if you're faking it, you're not going to be confident. So be confident in what you do know, and then don't try to force something that's not there.
We start with a lot of research. Like, our videos right now are topical because we can research those things, ask the community, and get consensus and that stuff. We're going to develop more videos that are, I think our goal is to like train a little bit more and be able to teach training a lot more with other people and with other, like, collaborating with other people. That's one of our goals. But we don't talk on tactics. We don't talk on like military stuff. We don't talk because that's not our expertise. That's not who we are. So we stay out of it until we get a subject matter expert that we feel confident with partnering with. But yeah, start with where you're at, what you know, what you can research.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm like so scared to like hit the couch on this end. Oh, we already hit that one. I almost went back.
Nice.
Yeah, that was terrible. I'm just like shuffling. I'm like, I don't want to.
Yeah, these little side, especially with the wall, like the wall.
Maybe I'll go.
Okay, more comments. Die Hard, best Christmas movie. Absolutely, it's a shame that she never watched it with her family. Although you guys introduced me to, what was that one?
What?
I never watched.
Home
Alone. That and Christmas Story.
Yeah, we're talking about Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I never watched.
What is right? Oh.
How do you get kiddos to bed and stay in bed early? Oh gosh, our boy.
He's pretty good. I don't know.
Our boys treated us really nicely. Yeah, we have We have a 1-year-old now. He's turning 1.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's fun. It's okay.
I am so sorry. You guys are gonna watch like me die.
Part of the embarrassment. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, maybe this one.
That's alright. Things can be replaced. Should probably stick to stationary.
Okay, we'll just go stationary for now.
Yeah.
I tried to. Well,
Going back to you're gonna embarrass yourself when you put on get your face on camera.
Yeah. Oh crap! I just turned myself.
Evening from Colorado. Hey, what's up, Colorado? Oh my gosh, Colorado. Correct me if I'm wrong. You guys just had some massive gun bills pass or something like that. Gun control pass.
Oh yeah.
I hope you guys are doing okay. I didn't read too much on it, other than
that's not station.
people were being stupid and passing some stupid laws. But put in chat what happened recently there. I'd be interested to.
I don't know specifics on that.
Did she just ND? Yeah.
No, but I almost killed you with something else.
She just SIG Sauered us. Should we get into that topic?
You
Our
really
thoughts?
want to. You keep bringing it up.
Well, I just
Okay, ask them what their thoughts are.
let us know if you guys want us to. We have this lengthy discussion as like if we were SIG, CEO of SIG, what would we do right now? And we had some pretty interesting thoughts. I thought we probably should make a video out of it because it's a little bit different than what everyone else is saying. But shoot popper. Oh.
Wait, what?
So shoot paper targets 2 times each, then shoot the popper to activate and expose the remaining targets.
Yeah,
so,
but then you shoot the exposed paper targets 2 times each while avoiding the invisible red X target. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I read that wrong. Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Okay. Sorry, I think I distracted you.
No, you're good.
Oh my gosh, why am I on the boundary?
Nice. You missed one.
So, okay, maybe.
You hit the white. That's what it was.
Well, so you have to. Oh, it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
You have to not hit those parts, hit those spots on the target even when the other ones are exposed. You still have to miss those areas, is what I understand. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Okay, I got it now.
Okay. So, in Colorado, as of August 2026, it will be very difficult, expensive, and time-consuming for lower and middle-class folks to get common use firearms. Need more to... Yeah. Colorado is gorgeous. I've done a lot of rallies in Colorado, and it is so sad that that state has just gone south when it comes to individual liberties and rights and taxes, honestly. It seems like you guys get hit hard. We're in Utah, so we're your neighbors.
Okay. I think I did like 3 or so, maybe 4 with that mess up.
Are you making this or training? I'm not sure what you mean there. Just cut bait and close down.
What?
The SIG. If you're SIG, just cut bait, close down.
Yeah. I don't
There's
know.
There's a way to do this if you're SIG, where you're gonna eat shit for a little bit, but you're gonna do right by your customers and potentially save your contracts. That's the big thing. And there's a way to do it, but it doesn't look like they're doing it.
They're losing money no matter what, and if they don't.
By the way, this is all speculation. This is not legal advice. We're not lawyers.
True. We don't have any insight.
We don't have any insight.
We just see what you guys see.
We're just opinions.
We see what Ben Stoker says.
we are. What do you call those? Not prophets. Apostles of Ben Stoker.
But yeah, they're gonna lose money either way. But if they don't do a massive recall on them, then
or just communicate and be like, hey,
True.
yeah, we had issues. Here are the issues.
Then people are gonna continue to get hurt.
Yep.
And then they're going to continue being sued, and it's never gonna end. even though that SIG says it ended how long ago now?
Oh, I missed. Whoa!
You missed twice. Yeah.
Did I hit the...
You got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I know what I went wrong with.
Yeah.
Whoa. Why am I missing twice?
So you have to avoid the
White? I thought I was.
well, when it's exposed, the second targets, when those
Yeah.
are exposed, you still have to avoid those areas.
Oh, you still have to avoid the areas.
Yes.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah.
Shoot. I was kind of trying to hit the hitbox, but...
Cowboy Jeff says he has 0 problems with his SIG products and love all of them. We had a SIG years ago. We didn't have any issues with it, but personally, I can't. Even though lots of people don't have issues, you can't look over the fact that people do have issues.
Yeah.
So,
That's the problem. Okay, so back when the SIG Cross, I was working in the space when the SIG Cross got announced. I personally know somebody who had an issue with the, I think it was the firing pin was delayed, and you would pull the trigger and it wouldn't go, it would act like the gun was safe, like the trigger wouldn't. Personally know somebody who had that issue, sent it back, recalled, blah, blah, blah. Then they came out and recalled all their first gen. Same thing with the SIG MCX. Same thing with the P320, except it wasn't as well known with the P320. So my only problem with SIG is that the past 3 launches they've had, excluding the 365, I think, have seemed to have a first gen recall on all of them. And with the SIG Cross, doesn't seem to be an issue. Seems like they fixed it. They were open and transparent, clear, cool. A little bit same with the MCX, except we're on Gen 3 now. The 320 doesn't seem to have that treatment. It seems like they got lazier and worse, allegedly. So, as far as we know, 365 is still good. Like, SIG still makes good products. We're big fans of the 553. We want 553. But it's the 320 that I think really is sinking their company right now.
yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. I carry a Glock 48. That's what I carry most days.
I'm getting smoked on this one. You might beat me. I just can't remember where those lines are at.
I just felt slow.
I'm like shooting at the neck. Like I'm trying to draw that invisible line at the neck. Yeah. You beat me on that one. Whoa.
Donovan with .1 Tactics?
Yes.
I remember back in the day, I don't know how many years ago, he showed a SIG at, I think it was at a match or something. He showed one of his friends that, or maybe he wasn't there, maybe it was his friend, I can't remember, but his SIG fired out a battery.
Oh, yeah.
And like completely like blew up.
Yeah.
But I can't remember if he was, I think he was there to witness it, but
Well, the thing that kind of turned me, honestly, and you too, I think, was when Rick had it.
Achilles heel tactical.
Yeah, I won't say I'm like good friends with Rick, or we're good friends, but like we've been to Ohio Range Day 2, 3, 4. You know, like we know Rick, been to a couple of his courses outside of that. He's matter of fact dude. He's no bullshitter. A lot of our fundamentals come from his courses and training. So like he's some dude that we look up to, and he's not one to do like clickbaity shit.
No. Or fake a video. I don't know why people were saying he faked the video. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It's because he's like, is that a fucking 320? And it's like, he goes right to that. And I'm like, okay, well, you got to think, like, in that situation, gun goes off, boom, you can, we don't see this because the camera doesn't see this, but you can visually inspect. He probably saw, okay, nobody's freaking out, nobody's bleeding, nobody's reaching for a leg or anything. Dudes are probably like this. So he's like, okay, he looks fine. Now, his second mind is, what the fuck happened? 320 is probably on the mind because it's on everyone's mind right now. And he probably knew that student was shooting the 320.
Yeah.
So he's probably like, oh, okay, is that fucking, wait, did that really just happen? Is that a 320? Yeah, I don't see why people are being like, why did he call it the gun immediately? Well, it's probably because he visually could see, okay, the dude looks fine, he's standing, he's not like crouched, he's not whatever, he's just probably like this, saying, hey, I didn't touch it. So that's what I would do if my gun went off, like, what the heck? Yeah, anyway, it's also shock. People just, Rick's seen some shit.
Yeah.
Rick's been through some shit. So it's not like he's gonna be panicked and being like, what the heck? He's probably just matter of fact, like,
Yeah, he is.
solve the problem. So
Yeah, and he takes the safety very seriously.
yeah.
Like I don't know if it was him or Donovan, but it was at a high range day. Somebody ND'd, or AD'd, whatever. Nobody got hurt, but it was when I think he was loading mags or something.
Yeah.
They were offloading mags, I believe, and so that happened to someone, and then they kicked him out because if that happens to you, no matter what the circumstances, like you go home.
Mm-hmm.
So even though nobody got hurt, and that guy he's a competent shooter,
mm-hmm.
They had to kick him out, unfortunately. So they take safety very seriously.
So we got in-person record. This is a SHOT Show special, apparently, 2024. We got JJ Rakaza. Is that June Kim? Eric Garofel. And I'm going to beat all of them.
I did not shoot this at SHOT Show because I didn't want to look like a fool.
Oh, is this at their booth?
Oh, this was... Oh, I guess
or
this
at
was...
the range day? Because we didn't go to the range day. We didn't go to 2024. We went to 2025. That's what it was.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Wait, what are we talking about? Okay, so shoot all white steel targets, then shoot blue stop plates to end your run. 2 large rectangle plates require 1 hit each. Wait. 2 large rectangle plates require 1 hit each. Wouldn't they all? All of their targets must fall. Okay.
Stand by.
Oh, I'm like forgetting the sequence. I forgot the sequence there. You're supposed to go zigzag. Rigid tactical. How is that?
Oh, someone on Instagram, I don't know if they're here, they asked any word on the 10mm not blackjack. Sholo. 10mm Sholo.
Oh, sorry, totally.
The odds maker.
Yeah.
We have not heard anything yet. And have you heard anything?
1 second. Give me one more shot.
Stand by.
Sweet. All right. That was fun. 119.
But anyway, no, we
Your
haven't
turn.
heard anything about the odds maker, is what it's called.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry.
But we love the blackjack.
Yeah. I will say we did have issues. We did recently have issues subsonic.
No, it was 147 grain.
147 subsonic. So we'll probably have an update video on that as we put more rounds through it. We put like 1,000 rounds through it in our initial review.
But they also know of that issue and they fixed it.
Oh, the subsonic. Yeah.
They're having cycling issues. With
Was
it.
that fixed?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they said they knew about it, and then I believe they already fixed the issue. But that was also, a couple months ago?
Mm-hmm.
So we haven't really talked to them since then much. Okay.
Daisy BB repeater extendo gas tube.
Yeah, I saw that.
I would not trade a 226 for a 320 if you had it. I wouldn't trade anything for a 320 personally.
Yeah, well, at this point, I'm kind of like, do I trust any SIG product? I don't know, but just because of the QC issues. So if it happens with one gun, then who's to say it's not going to happen with other guns? That's my only concern with any SIG product.
Yeah.
And then the company just doubling down, it just feels ingenuous. I don't know.
I think I have a problem with the company. I can separate the company from products. Like I don't think all of their guns are problematic. I think it's.
Yeah.
I think they shot themselves in the foot, pun intended, with the 320. Because yeah, in most people's eyes now they're questioning all their products.
Oh.
The one thing. Oh,
I'm sorry.
I want to see that score.
Stand by.
It was not good, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Why do I keep doing that one first?
Oh, near it. The
I
one
am
thing
messy
I
today.
think is disingenuous about SIG is dogging on all their stuff now. I think they really have screwed themselves in the 320 situation because of reputation, but that doesn't immediately make all other things shit.
It doesn't, but
It does make you question it for sure. Like you need to
oh
double
my
check
goodness.
now with SIG and the reputation, right?
I'm sorry, I'm really bad today.
Yeah.
What?
I'm not gonna lie.
But I also don't like it when people people are dogging on people who bring up any issues and say
Mhm.
there's issues.
Yeah.
It's like,
Two things can be true. SIG can make good guns, and they could also have serious problems with a gun, right?
Yeah.
Or with the 320. Like two things can be very true at the same time.
their stuff isn't bad.
Yeah.
It's really good, but
Let's not go really. It's not Staccato good. I was just kidding.
well,
Every company has problems.
yeah.
But yeah, we won't be trusting the 320s for sure.
Yeah. Anyway.
Stand by.
CZ is actually a company that I think we
Ooh.
need to look more into. It's ironic. I think we've purchased 3 CZs and
I'm
we've
done.
sold
I
them
don't
all
like this.
or given them away. Not because they're bad guns, but because like her father, for Christmas, we wanted to give him a gift. So we got a CZ P10C. I used to have a CZ P10C, gave it away, and then I sold.
Oh yeah, you did. I remember that. Okay.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool one.
That was a while ago.
And then used to have like a Bren Gen 1. I love that thing, but I think I traded it in for something else. None of our CZs have stayed. Not because they're bad. I think it's just like we had to rotate guns all the time. We still have to do that, like in some instances.
This one's called Briefcase. If you can't see it from the briefcase right there.
When you shoot the guy with the briefcase, shoot left paper down.
I don't know why. This is so weird.
Not Staccato. Good.
We do love our staccatos.
Yeah. Full disclosure, Staccato was like one of the first people that supported us. So we have a lot of bias towards them from a friendship standpoint, and I'm okay to say that. But I think the biggest reason
See.
we'd be okay to say that is because we actually run their stuff. We actually believe in Staccato. Nice.
Stand by.
All right. One more.
Stand by.
Oh. 154. Okay.
All right, Ralph
Okay.
wants to know about Glaucato. Honest thoughts.
Glaucato. Well,
You hate it. I'm just
no. I came out with a video on it, and I think there are some things that they did really a good job at. If we're talking about ergonomics, I like the HD P4 way better than like my P. And I think not having the grip safety just gives me better leverage, and so I really like that. I didn't have any issues with the grip safety before, but it just feels better in my hand. I feel like I can just get a higher purchase on the gun. obviously the trigger is a little bit worse, but it's not that
Try
much.
it one-handed. You didn't see that.
But it's not that much that it's a deal breaker. I still think it's a better trigger than most striker fired guns.
I can't go faster.
For sure, actually, it is for sure. But yeah,
Gosh.
dude.
I'm like trying to push my speed.
Do you guys see this, man?
Shut up. It's that second turn. Okay, let me try this. Well, that certainly didn't go the way I
Give him
wanted
some
it to.
advice. He needs it.
Go faster. More accurate.
This is so messy, guys. You know you get penalties for any extra
Yeah,
shots.
I know I get penalties for extra shots. I just was angry. The gun lagged. That's my excuse.
Ref, we need a ref here.
Yeah,
Did you drink from my drink?
I know. No, I did.
Yes, you did. You turned the tab. I know.
I did turn the tab, but that was a matter
He
of
turns the
habit.
tabs on his drinks,
Yeah.
and so I know when he drinks out of mine because
I didn't drink out of
you
yours.
you just don't
Chat,
even
back me up. I never drink out of the Coca-Cola one. Oh, that's another movie that we watched, or that I needed you to watch, but you didn't watch. You fell asleep through it. Is Tombstone.
I watched it.
That's on my top 5. Whoever asked the top 5, that's on the top 5. You didn't watch it.
Yes, I did.
No, you even admitted later that you're like, yeah, I fell asleep. It's
I
horrible.
watched most of it and then fell
because-
asleep right at the end. Okay.
You don't appreciate Doc Holliday's arc as a character until you watch it all. Okay.
Is the HD P4 worth the price? Yes.
There's some caveats.
Well, what's your opinion?
I think you addressed them in your video, but go ahead.
There's just a couple things that I think need to be refined on it. The thumb safety pinches me. And it's not a huge thing, but when you're paying that much for a gun, I do wish it wouldn't pinch me, right?
Apparently they fixed that.
Oh yeah, they commented on my video and said that they fixed it, and then if you can send your gun back and have them, I don't know what they did to it. But I got my gun right around the time I think they started sending the fixed guns out. So I don't know if mine.
Sorry, I did it.
I knocked down a light. He hits
It's
the
our ceiling.
ceiling.
We have a short basement.
Oh my gosh.
I did it.
We are just gonna break our house tonight, and you guys are gonna witness it. This is why they're really here.
We don't edit these live streams.
How do you fall asleep during Tombstone?
Yeah. How do you?
It
Oh, I
was
gotta pick
late,
the next
okay? It was late, and I have an early bedtime.
She goes to bed early, but she does not wake up early. I love you.
Yeah, he tends
It's
to.
Mother's Day, by the way. Well, here soon. I
Come
owe
on.
you a lot.
Yeah.
Also today, I owe you a lot.
Yeah, it's been busy for us this week. You need to do the John Wick stance. It automatically increases performance, aim, accuracy, or LOL.
That is actually one movie. I've watched John Wick 1, but I've not watched the trilogy. I think there's 4. Isn't there 4?
Then I don't know. Some probably. Next channel for y'all is definitely gonna be home repairs, and it's gonna be me doing it because I'm doing the stuff around the house, around the yard. It's typically me.
Yeah, I work on cars and cameras. That's my specialty.
Yeah.
And guns. I'm not
And
a gunsmith, but I do our malfunctions.
Yeah.
Little mild gunsmithing, I'd say. Polish.
Yeah, and then he. Okay,
Cleaning.
I don't think you guys know about this.
I
So
do cooking. I
no,
do
no,
like-
no,
I do
no,
like
no.
to grill
We're
or
don't
smoke.
change the subject. Okay, so we had this gun sent in, Brownells.
Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Hold on.
So no,
No.
we
I
have
don't
to
know
be
if we can
honest
talk-
with them.
I know, but that's just okay. Whatever. Everyone, you know what? Whatever. Fine. Go for it. It's low hanging fruit. It's fine. I'm man enough to admit my wrong. All right, let's shoot.
So no. Okay, so we got a gun in, and it's pin and welded. We didn't know that because we didn't buy it. We got it in for free, and so we were emailing back and forth with whoever over there. I don't remember who. And so they sent it out. It's pin and welded, and then he tries to put on. We're trying to get one of the suppressors on it. I don't know
Yeah,
which
we're
one.
trying to get a new the rugged muzzle device.
Yeah.
We have a lot of rugged cans.
So he's trying to take the muzzle brake off, and it's really, really tough to get off. And I come in because you wanted me to hold something or help somehow. And then I go, are you sure it's not pin and welded? And he goes, no, because then you would see this, and this, or whatever you said.
You'd see the weld.
Yeah. So you were like, no, this is why. Like, I don't think it is. Anyway, he gets it like halfway off. He gets it off halfway, and then he can't move it anymore. He can't take it off. He can't put it back on. It's just stuck.
I got it halfway though. It's pretty impressive.
That is pretty impressive.
Turns out it was pin and welded. And
It
I
was
just,
pin and
when
welded.
I looked underneath, I didn't
And
look
I
all the
called
way.
it.
I just kind of did a double check and
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
sorry, Brownells. That's why your video's late, and we didn't want to admit it.
So we ended up taking it to a gunsmith, and then
Yeah.
they fixed it. Just a couple $100 later.
So learn from our mistakes. If you do that yourself,
We like to spend money because we just spent
yeah.
a couple $1,000s on our car. So
Cause
if you didn't see on Instagram, we tried to go out to the range this last weekend, and then our car just like started smoking and went out, our engine.
Yep.
So that was fun.
Don't buy Porsches.
Do, but expect to spend a lot of money to maintain it.
Yeah, you will spend as much on the car as you do in maintenance and repair if you actually drive the thing.
Yeah.
I got a rally in the next few weeks. It's the one I actually run, Safari Party, and we break cars all the time there. And my car's in to get some pre-work, and my shop called me up and was like, "Yeah, you probably want to fix this and this and this before you go." And I was like, "Okay, do you think you can make it though?" You know, it's like, do you think I could make it? They said no, but I think they're lying.
Oh, also, we picked up 2 guns this week. We picked up
3, 4.
What?
4.
Oh, wait. No, that was last week.
No, we're picking up 2
Oh
tomorrow.
yeah, I guess we're picking
Yeah.
up more tomorrow. But we've already picked up 2 this week. Any guesses? I think I already teased one in my Instagram stories.
Teaser.
Yep. Oh gosh, I think I missed that. No, I didn't. I almost did.
Ah,
That
I
was
forgot what I
slow.
got. I don't know what my top
I've done
was.
this before, so I don't know. Did you beat this high score? No.
Woo. Yeah, honestly, buy Corolla. Buy a Toyota.
Yes.
Next car we're getting is a Land
Ooh.
Cruiser 1990s. Although we might be in a trip for that. I want to get a Hilux. I want to get a Hilux, put a dish on the back, have her in a burqa, drive down the highway. I think that would do good. I think that would be gangster.
No, I didn't. Okay.
You didn't hear what I said, right?
I kind of did. I just go with it at this point. Man, I'm not doing good on this one.
New Accountant 2. Hey, we gotta watch Accountant 1. Is she good? If you had racing stripes on that thing, you can go faster. Ralph says that.
Yeah.
It's true. All shooting is looking cool, and racing stripes are cool, so it accomplishes the goal. What else do we want to talk about today? We kind of talked about YouTube. Do we want to talk about YouTube community?
What do you mean?
Like, there's kind of like this inner circle, I feel like, of people. And
Like within the industry, or
yeah,
or
yeah.
what?
Like
Or
industry.
like within my channel, or
Well, it's kind of funny. There's like cliques, you know. It's like I don't want to say this. It's like once you start going places, it's kind of weird. People just come out of the woodwork and are like
Stand by.
start inviting you to stuff. Nice. You love your plate racks.
I do.
Oh, also shameless plug. Go check out We the Free. We're
Oh yeah.
just now uploading videos there.
Oh yeah. Somebody asked me about the video. I don't think I've responded yet. I meant to, but video should be up here in the next week, right? Taylor,
Mhm.
you're kind of talking to John. You have the most contact with him. We're getting videos up there. They'll have like bonus sections in each video, so
Yeah.
you'll get a little extra, couple minutes.
We're actually trying to like add value into those and not just like, you know, what do you want to say? Like
Oh my gosh.
I don't
I might
know,
as well
not just fluff
stop.
it, right? So Melissa's working hard on the scripts to like actually. We did a history of 2011s, and we added to that script our predictions for the future based on like the recent trends with 2011s that we compared across like several companies. And so yeah, you'll get the history videos up on YouTube, and so that is value packed already, just with a condensed like up to speed on the 2011. But that bonus is kind of cool. Adds, I think, a little bit of a cool value to kind of see our predictions, and maybe in 5 years we'll be right.
I'm burnt out.
Burnt out.
I've had 2 long nights in a row, so I'm tired.
Yeah.
You want to do this one?
'Cause- Sorry, reading.
You can't do 2 things at once.
Can't do 2 things at once.
Ugh.
We might call it here soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, We the Free
No friend.
TV.
Same.
Buddies with John and Jermichael over there, so good guys doing good things. I like how the gun was right here. It just kind of like levitated down.
I saw that.
You're a wizard, Harry. Okay, what was your top score?
I don't know.
Who's keeping track? Nobody is.
It was bad.
Somebody's calling me.
You gotta go faster on those.
Hold on. Hi, you're interrupting our live stream.
Who is it?
It's Brock.
Oh, hey, Brock.
Hold on. Hey, Brock.
Wait, he
Hey,
didn't.
Tanner.
He didn't
I'm
sound.
actually not calling. I'm actually not calling you.
What?
I am calling you, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure I can hear Tanner's voice in my pocket.
Yeah. Okay, just got me on butt dial, huh? All right. Love you too. Bye.
I mean, technically it wasn't butt dial; it was
Yeah.
in my front pocket.
Okay.
But you know.
Am I just the side dial for you? That's great.
Yeah. Anyway, go back to your night.
All right. Thanks.
I'll talk to you later.
At least he has friends.
At least, yeah. Work acquaintances. Business partners.
Yeah, true. This, Margrace asked, what game is this? This is the Ace virtual shooting. I do have a code for it. I believe it's Gunny Gal, to save you some money. But, yeah, it's the Ace virtual shooting.
Called it quits too soon. Yeah, we do have a video coming out on this.
Yeah, I think this
Sunday.
on Sunday. Yeah, I think we kind of switched around my schedule, and this is going to be coming out on Sunday. And then I think next Wednesday or midweek we're gonna have a second video go up, unless we can't get to editing, and then we'll do another live stream.
Yeah.
We've just been so busy with so many different things, but hopefully we can get another video up, and then continue to do the 2 videos a week or live stream instead of a video for the second one.
Yeah. On that note, what do you think we could do more of? Curious to hear your guys' thoughts. Like, genuinely, what do you guys feel like is missing in the gun space that, you know, would be beneficial for it? Beneficial for new shooters coming into it, beneficial for you as a, I don't know, intermediate shooter. We're trying to fulfill needs and value, so.
Yeah. And then addressing this question, is this a good game for someone who has never held a gun before? How realistic is the recoil and aiming? So there's no physical recoil. You see the recoil on the screen, but in your hand, there's no recoil. The aiming is pretty good, right? I mean, I can't do 2 things at once.
No.
I'm not going to ask him. But yeah, the aiming's,
That's a fun one.
I feel like it's pretty on. Like, you can do irons or red dot. I will say, if you are brand new beginner, there is a learning curve to the game. And then if you're also new to firearms in general, then there's also a learning curve with firearms. And so when you have both of those learning curves at the same time, it might get a little frustrating at first when you're figuring it out. But we had some of Tanner's sisters and brother do this game, and they have like little to like no experience with firearms, and so it took them a little while at first to kind of get the hang of it, but then they were able to pick up on it and like actually have fun with it. So if you do get it and you are a beginner, just know it will be a little bit of a learning curve.
One thing I will say on that, when my siblings tried this, we could actively like coach their grip.
Yeah.
Because this is super realistic.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like the same weight as
Yeah.
the real thing. So
it's the same weight. It's like the same mold. You got the magazine release. You
yeah,
got the trigger.
you have all these little details on it, so it feels exactly like the real thing, which is awesome.
So I mean, like, I can't remember which sibling it was, but they started out with this.
Yeah.
And then we were like, no, this, and so like.
And there's no recoil, so I mean that's a pro and con, right?
Yeah, it's a pro for like new shooters to get comfortable. So you can at least train grip on this. I'd say pretty like grip outside of recoil, because you know once recoil starts hitting, you really dial in. Oh, this is how I need to grip it. But you can, if you're a new shooter and you're doing this, or like your stance is like this, you can actively coach without having to go to the range. Like, oh no, roll your hand, get that palm in there.
And it's just really fun too. So it makes me want to train.
Yeah.
There might have been some other stuff that came in.
Hey Freds, hey.
Do we want to? Maybe we can actually put the link in here. I don't know. I don't want to mess with. You have it all set up. Yeah, there you go.
Use your
Rigid.
phone.
Hey, Rigid. Rigid Tactical Ace VR. Yep. It's the Ace virtual shooting. And then I think the code is Gunny Gal. If you're gonna get it.
You will need the Oculus. Like I said, we have a video coming out. MetaQuest. Sorry. Highly recommend going through Facebook Marketplace. There's a lot on there. Like, locally, we found a
or
ton
eBay,
for
probably.
cheap.
Just getting a used one.
Yeah. Don't
Used is the way to
don't
go.
buy new things.
Yeah.
Let someone
Especially
else put
cars.
it in.
Tanner, I'm just kidding. You haven't bought a new car.
I never. I have no desire to buy a car and drive it off the lot.
Yeah.
Zero desire ever. Even if like we have stupid money, I would.
What is this one? Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So the Ralph, it's a subscription, which kind of love and hate. So
Oh,
you'll
no.
buy the handset, which is the gun. You can pick from the models they have, and then you'll have to purchase either an annual or a monthly subscription. I think it's $20 if you go monthly.
Yeah. It's like 18 or 19 or something. Yeah.
You know, I may have an issue with that because to me it's like, well, you know, you should just be able to like a game, you know, one-time purchase thing, but
Oh no.
there really is nothing like it on the market other than Gain. I think Gain is on the market, to be fair.
But this is more, I think theirs is more kind of geared towards hunting, I believe.
Yeah.
Whereas this is more like USPSA.
Yeah. The benefits of this is they do update it pretty often. Like
Yeah.
there's new stuff coming out on it. New drills.
Updates.
So like it is kind of like a live service in a way, which I can understand that by. I just think for $20 at scale, when their business can be scaled, maybe they can offer more things to make it more engaging, to make that price worth it more.
Nice. Beat your score. Also, we need to get Rigid Tactical on here, and we need to do multiplayer while we're on the live stream, or
Yep.
whoever else wants to join in. Let me know in the chat who has the ace, because
Yeah, we can do a little ace party.
yeah, that would actually be
That'd be
so
really fun.
fun. That would be fun. I don't know how many people you can have at once. But.
Yeah. Rigid also brings up a good point. It does save you. I feel like it saved us quite a bit of training time, which then has saved us
I
ammo.
want to see this.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know how accurate this is.
so like
Why?
theoretically, you know, we have $6,000 in savings because the rounds fired. Now, come on, like we
Oh,
wouldn't
wow,
have
look at this. We haven't
fired
even shot
that
off.
realistically, but it does bridge the gap in our training. I feel like we're able to test theories like Texas Star. We're able to test matches
Yes.
and how we engage targets in a match, which is great. That again saves us range time. The only thing we don't get is again that recoil, but we get feedback in a lot of other ways. Triggers are pretty accurate. Well, triggers are, I wouldn't say they're accurate. They feel like a trigger. They feel like they have a wall
Yes.
and they have a break and they have a reset. So
What the heck is this? I
dang.
don't know what that. Oh my gosh, that's hard.
Yeah. So what is this? Firing with one hand only. Shoot all targets in this 10 centimeter hit
Wait,
zone.
shoot all. Hold on.
In the very center. Yeah, just walk up there.
Yeah. Oh. So you had to hit all of those within 4
No
seconds,
space.
it said? Are you serious? That's not right.
Yeah.
That can't be right. I'm not that good. Oh my gosh, that was terrible.
So yeah, Sunday we have a video coming out on this if you guys want our full opinions. Oh, you have to do it one-handed.
Oh my gosh. See, I can't even. Okay, I'm not doing that.
I just want to go fast.
You do it. I want to see you do it because you like to go fast.
Watch, it's gonna die.
Oh yeah, it has like 2%, probably 1 at this point.
All right, one-handed, one target, right?
This one is impossible. So you've tried it.
Whoa.
It's really
within
fun.
4 seconds.
And then I don't know
Wait,
if your wife is
shoot
into
all
shooting,
targets
but
only one time each in the very center within 4 seconds. Interesting. Okay.
I don't know if your wife is into shooting, but even if she's not, this is a great way to introduce her. So she can do it with you. This is like our date nights, basically. So
Hey, I got one. Alright.
nice.
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah, that's too
charge
hard.
that. I think we'll call.
Is
that.
your name on there? Wait, which one? Where was for which one?
Here, hold on.
Sorry, I
Lock
just saw
this
that.
off.
I kind of went back.
Which one? What were you asking?
No, he was asking if his name is on there,
Oh.
but I don't know if it was this one or a different one. I don't know when that came in. I don't know a single woman who would be into this. Well, do you know me?
Found one.
There you go. That's all you need. It's just one.
To be fair, you weren't into guns when I was into guns at first.
Well, yeah. So we kind of got into it together, and even when.
Well, I mean, you really didn't pick up until like 2 years after. Like
yeah.
you came along, but like you weren't.
He was working in the industry. He got out of the industry.
Yeah.
Kind of took a little break
I went to
from
cars.
from like firearms, and then that's when I got into it because I felt like the pressure was off, and then I found like tactical games, and so I found the competition side of it, and then I fell in love with it. What are you doing?
It's my old seat. Sitting down here.
Oh, she's not. She's against guns. I've been trying to introduce her to firearms, but no luck, guys. Yeah. I guess it depends on why she's against them.
Yeah.
If it's... Because I used to be... you could technically say, like, I was afraid of guns at first. So if that's the reason why, then it takes time. But learning them, or learning how they work, getting your hands on them and knowing how to be safe with them helps a lot, but it does take time, and if someone's not wanting to do it, it's not going to do any good to force them.
I'd say most people don't like what they're not good at. And so you didn't like shooting until you actually got good at it.
Yeah.
What I would say, like, your first range day, you were pretty accurate, and I was like really impressed, and that kind of reassured you. Like, oh, hey, I might like shooting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, put it this way, there's a lot of dudes who will go to the range, they'll take their girl out, and they'll make them shoot the biggest thing, right?
Yeah.
And that's not a good experience. Like, I've seen tons of dudes, frat boys in Orem and Provo, who take their girl out and they try and shoot a 50 cal at the range, right? At Ready Gun or whatever it is. That's stupid.
Yeah. Start with like a 22.
Yeah.
Or an air gun.
An AR-9, you know, like something small that's soft, that's like pleasurable.
Yeah.
And then like say good job, like you're doing like positive effort. I know it sounds stupid, and I know guys aren't built this way. Most guys. But like, yeah, nobody's gonna want to go back to the range if all they got was you suck at shooting, and you know, oh, you got to do this, oh, you got to do this. You make them feel stupid, right? So I know that's kind of what the instructors do. That's like how a lot of instructors are teaching, and that's fine. Like at a certain level, they gotta act like drill sergeants. But in the beginning, for early shooters, just positive reinforcement.
Sorry, I'm reading.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's... And then if she actually does want to take, like, be serious about it, not, like, don't teach her yourself. Quite honestly.
True.
I remember he used to, like, load my mags, put the mag in the gun, rack the slide, do everything for me at the very beginning,
yeah.
Which is fine, and most men will want to do that, but it took me a while to actually figure out everything on my own because he always did it for me. And so once they're actually into it, letting them do it and teaching them how it all works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I am not in the army. No.
Neither are we.
Just average civilian. And rigid tactical, I will figure out my name on the ACE system.
Was that S or something like that?
Yeah, like, is that different than the username? Like, is there a screen name and a username? I don't even know. But it's also through his... I think we logged in with your Meta account. But I don't think that... I think there's... I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I'll figure that out. The reigning female world champion in IPSC won it at 14 years old.
Dang.
That's awesome. She shoots for Glock now and is 17. That's going to be my daughter, if we have one. Hopefully, we'll see. But.
Well, I have a question for you. What pisses you off the most in the gun industry?
Me?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh man. Just in general?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Like when you see it, you just cringe. There's two things I can think of.
You start. I gotta think.
Really? I feel like you have yours. I can start.
Yeah, just start. I gotta think.
Number one for me is pretending like this isn't fun. Like,
Yeah.
I hate that we have to, as a community, feel like we have to rely on Second Amendment and keeping the government in check and all that stuff like that. That's fine.
It's a part of it for
Like,
sure.
I like the Second Amendment for what it is, but I shoot guns because it's fun. Because it's really cool. Yes, I'm gonna go defend my family with it. Yes, I absolutely carry every day. Like, I believe in those principles. But like, for me, whenever I think about a gun, I think, how fun would that be to shoot? Like,
Yeah.
machine guns? Oh, dude, machine guns are so fun. Like, for me, it's a positive experience. And I think whenever news or media or whoever is talking about guns as like a like weapon first, you know,
There's so much fear mongering around it.
it's so much.
Yeah.
And I think, yes, it is a weapon. Yes, it's serious. Yes, if you follow the safety standards. But I'm tired of pretending like the main reason we're all doing this is to go overthrow government. You know, like, I agree, it's there, but I just want to have friends with my buddy, like have a good time with my buddies. You know,
Yeah.
It's fun. Like, shooting to me is like what rally driving could be, or it is. You know, like rally driving in Europe, nobody needs a freaking rally car. Europeans love them. Like, rally is a part of their blood, and it's so impractical. It's so whatever, but they don't need to justify it. It's just fun. Like, go look at Group B and Group. You know, like, there's a huge push right now to bring rally back to how it was, where it's like bystanders are in like right up on the track. Yes, it's dangerous. Yes, like, there's inherent risks, but like, they do it because they love it. And they do it because it's fun, right? And
Well, that's why I like. Once I really got into it, it's like I said, it was because of the competition side of it.
Yeah.
And
the sport.
yeah, the
The
sport
sport
of it.
shooting.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, yeah, LARP, yeah, whatever, like, have fun, like, I don't know, it's okay to have, like, to be, you know, amendment first and, like, tyranny and talk about that perspective of things, but I don't have that kind of, you know, draw when it comes to firearms. Like, that really doesn't enter my mind, like,
Yeah. Well, if you look at like 2020, like there's so many more gun owners, which is great because it
Yeah.
gets people to own a gun, right? But then after that, like most people don't even touch their gun.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, if we just made it more fun, then hopefully people would actually just be more confident with it and learn
Or make
and
it more
train
inviting,
and,
where it's like, you don't have to be part of a political party to own a gun. You don't have to
Yeah.
bring in the death and destruction connotation to guns. You can enjoy guns and be pacifist, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's the two things are separate. Just like, you know, like, I'll bring up the rally thing. Like, nobody's driving point A to point B in a rally car, you know, for efficiency, right? They're doing it because it's fun, right? Racing is fun. Driving for some people is fun. It's not just a mode of transportation.
Yeah.
Same with firearms. Like, yes, they are the backbone of all of our rights. That's absolutely true. Without firearms, we don't have anything when it comes to rights as human beings. But first in priority in our civilization, I think they're more fun than they are.
Jesus supports self-defense. Satan opposes it.
100%, yeah.
Yeah. Was that it, or you?
Although Jesus was a pacifist.
Was that
To be
it? I
fair.
think you had a second one. Or
Well, I want to hear yours. You go with your
Well,
pet peeve.
uh,
Mine's more holistic. I feel like yours.
I mean, there's little things. I think one thing is I feel like part of the industry is still closed-minded, and I know that's very general,
In what way?
but
Closed-minded in what way?
like there's multiple different ways I guess you can look at it. Closed-minded in the way of, I guess you have, okay, for one, like you have like the bro vet kind of guys where it's like, I don't know, like how do I explain this?
Mhm.
Because there's multiple ways.
It's like clicks. What I was
Yeah.
saying earlier.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're one of the. Well, let's use an example, right? Like Demolition Matt, when he's, I think he's off YouTube now, but Matt has his Texas Clique, right? And there's those guys, and they all pretty much like have the same sense of humor and kind of. I enjoy watching them, like Brandon Herrera or Donut Operator, you know. And then there's kind of like the what do you want to say, like the edgy guys, you know. They're fun to watch. Ben Stoker. But no, like the I would say like what is it? Hop, Focus Trip,
Yeah.
Brass Facts. You know, I honestly think those guys are a little bit more trustworthy. But you know they're definitely don't pull punches and they're a little bit more on the edgy side of things. Meme culture. Then you've got like kind of the gun bunny culture.
Okay, yeah. That's a huge one. I hate the gun bunny stuff. I really do.
That every woman needs to be in a bra.
Okay.
If you're
No,
holding guns
you're
and
starting
something,
me.
yeah.
Okay, so
I found it. Yeah, I know what really pissed you off.
what really makes me mad, and I want to be careful about what I say because this will be posted after, but Noveski.
Oh.
Like, do we really have to use, you know what, to sell guns? No. Like, let's get away from that. And then, we kind of talked about this earlier, I tried to separate the product from the company, but there's this one company, and they make leggings with belt loops, and I don't agree with how they market and the owner. And again, like the gun bunny stuff, like showing the butt and everything, right?
Yeah,
it's
like 50% of your product shots are butt shots.
Yeah, and
I'm like, what are we selling to a bunch of lesbians? Like, is that what we're finding here? But
I don't know. But then these people have OnlyFans, which whatever. Like you can do anything on your own time. Like whatever. I don't agree with it, but it's fine. It's just like when you're marketing.
Yeah, you can
like
do it in a
that.
respectful way. Like make stuff that you wouldn't. Look, everyone's got a different taste. That's okay.
Yeah.
Not our taste. Oh, that's okay. Freedom of speech. I love it. We'll say stuff that most people won't agree with too. But I would say if you live by this standard, our son's gonna watch this when he grows up. Like, if he finds stuff that we make online, if we're online, he's gonna find it, right? Our kids will watch this. Our grandkids have a potential of watching this. Are we doing anything that, like, there's a very real thing where it's like, yeah, we'll live forever. There's a very real possibility that your grandkids will search you in whatever database exists, and they're gonna watch Grandma Alyssa and Grandpa Tanner. And
Yeah.
are we gonna be in our 90-year-old proud of that? Like,
yeah.
That's the stuff that I think about all the time.
Yeah. Matt asked, "Is it because you don't look good in the leggings?"
Ouch. She looks good in the leggings.
Probably don't look good as them, but no, I'm just kidding. No, I actually do I like the product. I do. I just don't like the marketing behind it.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, I try to separate
product from
the everything else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's something really bad, right? But yeah.
Again, two things can be true. A company can make a good product that we purchase and use. They could also have horrible marketing, in our opinion. Yeah. Two things can be true. Yeah. That's the thing about the internet that's so freaking weird is like you have to be one or the other. Yeah. Like I said, I can appreciate somebody's freedom of speech that they choose to do that without supporting it myself. Without being an advocate for it or giving it my approval.
Well, I don't know. There are a lot of women who support the marketing in that way. Mm-hmm. So we're not doing anything, we're not helping the situation. No. As women in general.
But I mean, is it a woman thing? Is it a woman thing? I don't think it's just a woman. Like, I know guys who get turned off by that. Like,
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like
relying on sex to sell your product.
Yeah.
Stupid. You know, like, yeah, it's great to see an appealing woman, whatever, but that doesn't make me value your product. In my opinion, it's like, I'm buying the product to solve a solution or to have fun. And if it's not doing that, and you can't show me how it's doing that, and you have to rely on somebody else's body to show that, like, I don't know. But then again, I'm just into rally shit and cars and guns, so.
Oh, and then I also missed this. Ralph asked, "Do you cringe at the customized, colorful guns?"
What are you talking about? Tiffany blue? What's your favorite color?
It depends. It depends on what it is. If it's like the pink or blue trying to market that towards women, I'm like, come on. Also, I don't love like the gold guns, like all gold guns. I don't like those.
That's where we differ, man.
I don't like
I've
those.
got a strong Pablo Escobar personality that shows up sometimes. It's usually when I'm driving. And there's nothing cooler than a golden AK inside of a old air-cooled 911. Pablo Escobar used to race, by the way. And he won because he would pay off people. Which is just a gangster move. He used to race an old 911.
Brad, your sister has a nice name. Sorry, he says his sister's named Alyssa. Sorry, I kind of cut you off.
No, you're good.
What was your second thing?
Oh, I think I forgot it. Pandering. Which we kind of addressed that. But it's like, you can tell when a company doesn't know what their audience. Oh, there was a company in SHOT Show that approached us and wanted to do videos and wanted to do this stuff and really wanted to see the product. And it was a company that had a revolver rifle that fired different rounds. Like the cylinder had different rounds in it.
Yeah.
And the cylinder.
It's a multi-caliber.
It was a multi-caliber like thing,
cylinder,
and it had a little bit of the barrel. So like, you know, so each cylinder would have like maybe 2 inches of the barrel in it because it was like this long cylinder. And then I can't remember if it was rifled or not. I don't remember. It was some
I don't know
weird,
specifics. I kind of was just.
weird survival
Yeah.
rifle. And the guy saw Alyssa and was like, "You gotta come check this out." Whatever, he's a sales rep. And started pitching us and was like, "Yeah, we've pitched the military. They're interested." And we're like, "No, you haven't." Like.
Well, I don't know if he said he specifically pitched them, but he said it's good for
Good for
all these people, including
police,
military,
you know, and home defense. And I'm like, it's a revolver where each shot is a different shot. Like this is 7.62, this is 223, this is 9mm, this is like 357. It's like, when would I ever use that over a semi-automatic gun? And their idea was, oh, when the apocalypse hits, you're going to have all this random ammunition, and so you need a gun that's going to be able to fire. And I'm like, man, what a stretch.
Maybe.
What
Maybe.
a stretch.
I don't know.
And to think that the military, like, we're not military, we're not law enforcement, but you don't have to be to say, that's a dumb idea to pitch the military. This is a novelty, if anything.
Well, I think the biggest thing was they just didn't know who to market towards, because it could possibly...
Don't defend it.
It could do well if it was marketed in the way of
Who's
like...
gonna buy that? Vault dwellers?
It would probably just sit on the shelf and be a cool accent piece. I don't know.
That's the thing when you have 20 guns and then you have them displayed in your home living room and you're like, oh, this is the gun that shoots every caliber. What?
You just, I don't know, you just stopped.
I'm done. We're doing like we're in some hot stuff tonight. Funny thing
Oh
is,
yeah, I
we
remember
have
that
drink.
conversation. Yeah.
Which one?
Born print. I wanted to make one of my own, but I do not have the time and capacity to do that right now.
Yeah.
But
Or money. It takes a lot of money.
it does. We don't have a lot of money up front to do that right now. We got to get out of our car debt first. That's this year's goal. Don't ever get into a freaking loan for a car. Like, I will never get into one ever again.
It's not so much the killer as it is the repairs.
Well, yeah, but it's just like, you don't need to. Like, I can save for a month or two and then buy it in cash. Why do I need to get a loan? Anyway.
Oh, you know what's actually really stupid? This is another pet peeve. Everyone's got that Carva pay later,
Oh, yeah.
credit cards to buy guns. Like you'll see it if the company offers a credit option to purchase. I can't remember what it's called, but it'll basically break up your payments over months. Don't do that. Don't finance a gun. Your financial health is so much more important. I mean, if you're that afraid, go buy a fucking High Point. Make $150, go buy a High Point. But like, do not finance your gun addiction.
Well, Rigid Tactical just said he just paid off his truck. I can't talk. He paid off his truck last month.
Hell yeah, good
So,
job.
Nice job.
It's the best
Yeah.
truck you ever get on.
We have 3
paid off.
cars, 2 payments. Most of it's because he
There's
wanted
a
to buy
story
a
behind it.
$50,000 car.
So, there's a story.
Almost
behind it.
60. Yeah,
We'll
you
tell
felt
the
like
story. I have the story up on my YouTube if you guys want to watch that.
yeah. Oh yeah, you haven't done much on your
I
YouTube.
haven't uploaded a video in years, but if you look up Tanner
So, Ralph says he needs to send us an image of his AR so we can roast his ass.
oh, we should do a roasting. That would
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah, it's
I love
a
it.
good idea. So he says you'll need to get your audience to send y'all their loadouts. I don't say y'all. It's so weird for me saying. I used to say y'all all the time. I'm from Texas, but I got out of it, and now it's weird when I say it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a
We're
good
mountain
idea.
Mormons.
We should do that for our next live.
I'm game.
Although
Should we start a Reddit account and have people post it on there? Because I think that's how like a lot of people do it.
okay,
You want to start a
Oh,
Reddit,
sure.
Reddit account?
I have a Reddit account, but
Let's start a page.
yeah. What was I gonna say?
What was your second thing that pisses you off?
I don't know. There's a lot of little things. So I don't know if
Yeah.
yeah. Like I don't know. Just lots of little things. I think we're doing better as an industry.
Yeah.
I think there was a time when like belly bands, you know, like just promoting unsafe
That's something.
practices where you can pull the trigger inside or through the belly band and there was no hard like trigger protection. But I think people have finally gone away from that. I'm sure there's probably still people out there, but I think we're doing better as an industry as far as that.
If you guys see an ad for a belly band on our videos, screenshot it and we'll roast the company in the stories.
If we see
If you guys see a belly band,
oh,
fabric, holsters, whatever, screenshot it on our YouTube channel and we'll put it in the stories and roast them.
it's fine as long as it's fine as long as they advertise it with a hard trigger protection, even if it's like an ulti clip that connects, you know, the kydex to the material. But as long as there's some sort of hard trigger protection.
Yeah.
But
You've been on a roll with your stories lately.
yeah.
It's pretty funny. Sometimes you go into tired. Like we have these you guys don't know this, but like we have these conversations at night, and then those conversations will get out on her stories.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so like we talk a lot about the industry and things that we want to do and things that should be better and yada yada. So what?
Rigid Tactical says she posts so many stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. He gets on me if I don't.
I'm like, you should do a story. You should do a story. Really?
But he said, but I feel like it works because I actually see your stories. Instagram is showing them to me. Good. Good. Even if you just want to click through, that's okay.
You guys should go follow my account.
Go follow him. He's got some cool stuff. He don't post much.
Yeah, I don't post. I just
It's-
do stories.
Tanner B. Seymour on Instagram.
If you like cars, it's just cars.
Yeah, I feel like Porsches, basically.
I have my Gunny Gunner account. I post like memes on there.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't even see that.
I used to be Sensei Patriot.
Okay. If you want to know where Gunny Gal came from, okay, it's kind of late. It's fine though. There's still people here, so if you guys want to leave. But
If you guys want to
we're
go.
here talking. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, where'd Gunny Gal come from?
Yeah. Okay, sorry. He, back in the day, he was trying to be a gun tuber. He was Gunny Gunner. Yeah. Look, he's blushing. Anyway, and so I don't know how that name came up.
We live next to two gun stores.
Ready Gunner and Gunnies. So he kind of as with SEO, right? Like if someone's searching gun on Instagram right now, I mean people are shadow banned right now. You can't find any freaking gun page. But the idea was, there's those two people or those two places that he had inspiration from, and then if someone searched gun, he wanted to be like the first thing, right?
Yeah.
So Gunny Gunner was born, and you did good.
Yeah.
You did good.
The irony of it is like, I kind of quit on my stuff, and then you started uploading cell phone. So I would spend a lot of time like crafting. Like my YouTube channel was other people's stories and like this, how did you buy your Porsche, all that stuff. It was this well thought out thing, and it just didn't go anywhere. You start uploading cell phone footage, and you're
cringy cell phone footage.
And it's like, I'm like, yep, there's no hope for me.
No, it was actually.
I can make money just supporting other people.
Side note, my first video that like popped off that got like 1 million or a couple million views, it blew up like a year later. It was a cringy cell phone footage video, like short on Instagram, and it blew up the week of a shooting at a school. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like this is why it's blowing up? Unless there was something else that happened. But it was like the week of that.
Oh, all the comments were like,
yeah, it was like,
shooting related.
Like, she's getting ready for school. I'm like, guys, like,
that's
why?
Not,
like
that, like they thought that she posted it for that, and it was like, no.
And I was like, guys, this was posted literally a year before,
ago.
like a full year.
I think it was like in correlation with the gun that was used or something, but
I don't know. So
that's again like terrible thing to have happen.
Yeah,
but
that kind of like was a snowball effect as far as my channel. But I mean, it sucks. It was because of that. But
which video was that?
It was. No, they're gonna look at it. It's so bad.
No, I'm like.
It was the one.
It's not the 3-year transformation, was it?
Dress one. I was wearing a dress and like hair.
Oh yeah.
Or something. Anyway, yeah.
Horrible situation, but.
Oh, Rigid Tactical. He remembers when I was competing with you to get 10K subscribers before you.
Oh, for me?
Yeah, remember we were doing a little competition.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, who can hit 10,000 subscribers first?
And
that was a while ago. I was like, Tanner, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You guys think I could beat her to 200?
We'll see.
No, honestly though, I like being behind the camera. Like most of my content I recently produced on that channel was like other people's stories. I like filming. A lot of my projects are like my passion projects are, I would say, story-driven films, and so that's the stuff I want to be doing more of that. I like. Hill made a video that inspired the hell out of me, and it was like there's East African Safari Rally. That's where my rally came from, when I started Safari Party, and I was like, just the stories that like get told on that kind of stuff is incredible. So eventually I want to do that for like firearms and like find some cool stories and tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
then you want to pick up your YouTube with cars eventually.
Yeah, but I think it would still be like other people's, like.
Yeah.
Magnus Walker does this other people's Porsches, but he's always, it just annoys the hell out of me because he's like, you never talk to the owner. It's like always him.
Oh, it's always about the car and not
and him.
Yeah, and not
and
the
he'll tell you
owner.
about, and like, this is this and blah blah blah. He's a freaking British tool bag. I just lost all my Porsche sponsorship with that. But no. Anyway, I think it's super important to know who the owner is. Like all the people I know who own cars are eccentric people. Because all the cars I'm gravitating towards are like custom outlaw builds and stuff like that, like crazy
the cool stuff
you've never seen, stuff that could never ever roll off a factory. I hate OEM. I want to see something that would like could only be done in a garage, you know. And those are the kind of people that I think.
Well, the owners actually really care about them.
Yeah,
too.
that's how you know.
But
yeah.
Anyway, this is a gun channel, not a car channel.
Yeah. I want to find some weird guns now. Too bad we can't show any guns on the live stream.
I know. Yeah. Good thing they didn't flag me for the ACE system.
Yeah.
But yeah, too bad we can't hold anything. But anyway, yeah, we got 2 new guns this week. Did we even say what they are? Okay, well, we've picked up 2. We have more that we need to pick up. But
You tell them. What are you most excited about?
I've got 14. I'm in for the race to 200,000. Yep.
Let's do it. 3-way. Wait.
Watch your wording there.
Yeah.
So the guns. We have a Daniel Defense H9. And then we have, the PWS. What is it called?
Mark 116 Mod 1. Mod 2.
Yeah, what you said.
16-inch rifle.
Yeah. What?
No, I was just reading chat.
How can you read that? It's so small.
I don't need glasses.
And then, so we already have those. And then we have this one I'm really excited for. What?
No, I'm excited for you.
The HK MR556 A4. And I think it's going to be my new tactical games gun, but I'll have to test it, run it, and we'll see. But I am excited for that one. That one was delivered, so we will be picking that up soon. What's the other one?
It's the I bought this one.
Oh, yeah, it's the one he bought.
I wanted a BNT APC 223 for a minute.
Yeah. And that was it delivered?
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah.
You also got a BNT can that came in last week.
Oh yeah.
Or was that this week?
I don't remember. No, I think that was last week. It was like end of last week because then we went back again on like Monday. Yeah. So yeah, BNT suppressor, and what else is new? We have an Orthos Raider.
Yeah.
That came in. I don't think we've shown much of that. There's a lot that we need to make content.
The Xena CF5.
Yes.
The one cool. Okay, so I don't know if you planned this, but you got a ton of piston guns. Like,
yes.
I kind of was looking at our stuff that we got recently, and we're doing videos on each one of these. Inadvertently, we got like a ton of piston ARs, and I was like, dude, we have got to do a piston AR showdown because everyone reviews guns in silos, like a video on one. Like, we'll do that too. We're not infallible, but like, it's very rare, and I don't think you didn't plan for this, right?
Kind of.
Did you?
I mean,
did you plan to do like all these?
Yes, but I didn't know how many I would actually get.
Yeah,
but
that's the thing.
But now that we have them, I'm like, okay, sweet, this is awesome. I can actually do it.
Yeah.
So
anyway, we're doing we're planning the largest AR piston review.
Yeah, a little series or something.
Series, yeah. So pretty much all of the AR piston guns that are available, except for LMT, which we're gonna try and source some by our friends.
Yeah.
And just and also have third-party people there. So you testing, we'll have some other Utah shooter dudes testing, try and get different opinions.
Yeah.
And really kind of develop some sort of rating system, I think, on it. It'd be really cool.
Sorry, we have some comments. So, Rigid says, I'm interested to see what you think of the Daniel Defense. Yes, it feels pretty good in the hand. The trigger's a little weird. I don't know if I like it.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see once we actually take it out to the range. We haven't taken it out yet. Just watch the video of you guys visiting Staccato Factory. Awesome video, guys. Thank you. I actually edited that whole video. That's why it sucks. No, actually the mic. My mic was recording. His wasn't. I don't remember his name, but the guy who was giving us the tour, his mic didn't record. And so anyway, so the audio is not the best, but I appreciate you watching it and thank you for thinking it's awesome. Now I have him editing my videos and they're a lot better. Well, I do half of it, I'll say.
She cracks
I do
the whip
half
at
of
me.
it.
What you guys don't see in the other room is like all the punishment tools. She got a baby gun. Is my video done yet?
But we are gonna go back there at some point.
Yeah.
And hopefully do like an updated video.
We gotta go to Staccato Ranch, Vegas. Staccato Vegas.
Oh yeah, Staccato Vegas. We need to go there.
They just bought Prairie Fire's ranch.
Yes.
Should be really cool.
Yeah. Do you believe in God? Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I do.
If you don't, you're lame. Just kidding. It's okay. You can practice however you want.
No, yeah, you have your opinions. It's okay. Wait, are you planning to run piston driven for the tactical games?
Yes.
Yeah, as of right now, I think so. But again, we'll kind of see once I get it and like shoot it. But yeah. So Ralph says, so is buying a suppressor a lot easier now? Yes, it is. I think our first one. So we have a Trust, which apparently takes a little bit longer than...
Shout out to Silencer Shop.
Silencer Shop. Yeah, so Trust apparently takes a little bit longer, but our first one took like 15 days, so it was a little bit longer. And then the next one was like 5, and then it was 2, and then our most recent one was like 3 days. So it's a lot faster now. And it's a lot easier, especially if you go through like Silencer Shop. So, yeah. Editing is the worst. I had to cut my video from 22 minutes down to 15 over the last 2 days. I hate it so much. Yeah, I think we're in a good groove right now. I do like the timeline and like kind of prep it, and then he does all like the finishing touches and like the B-roll, the jokes. The ADHD breaks, if you've watched my videos, you know what I'm talking about. And he likes to add little secret messages in there, like, save me, help me, she's holding me captive.
Yeah, I'm hoping one of you will pick up on it.
He's like, hey, can you review this video before it goes live tomorrow or whatever? I'm like, sure. And then I just watch all those. I'm like, there's no time to edit it.
Yeah.
So... yeah, it's been a pain trying to get things monetized on YouTube as well. I made like 6 versions of a video. He was out of town, and I was finalizing a video. I made like 6 versions of a video, and I cut out like the tiniest of things, and I finally got it suitable for ads, but it was a freaking pain in the butt. I don't know. It's so stupid. But, yeah. Yeah, check out Silencer Shop.
Well.
Thank you.
Should we call it?
The add-ins are awesome. That's him.
Thank you.
Hey, the most recent one, I have a few jokes in there that were my idea.
Yeah.
But I feel like you do a lot of the jokes. I do a lot of like the research and education and like scripting it, and then you're like, you help me add in the jokes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I get in this mode of like, I don't know.
You're a lot smarter than me when it comes to book smarts.
You heard it here, guys.
I just have the street smarts that make it a little bit better. I don't know. I was like my knowledge of memes and references is so vast.
He's better with... Okay, but most of your references are SpongeBob.
No, okay, yes. A little bit.
If you watch some of the most recent
there was
videos.
there was one, it was pretty heavy on SpongeBob. But you know, I pulled from a variety.
Good night, Ralph. The Yo Mama
Good night.
jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think you
added.
brought that one up.
Yeah. My depth of memeology is extensive.
That's all he does. Hours on the toilet, just.
Memes. And then, hey, they come to use when we need a joke, and I'm like, yes,
so.
I remember that one meme.
Oh my
That
gosh.
was my favorite ones. Are recently are the 100 Men versus an ape, and there's one where I sent it to you, and I was like, post this on your. I told you post this on your stories. You're like, I'm not.
Yeah, some of the
was
things I
like-
post in my stories, it's him sending it to me because I don't have time to like
Yeah.
scroll through all the time, you know.
Like, this is hilarious. You have to
So.
share it. You're welcome. Like the memes. Yeah, I'm a meme guy.
Yeah.
I curate those things. Like I have a very curated. I tune my algorithm. I'm a genius.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know when. Well, okay, here's the thing though. His memes are starting to like infest like my page, my For You page, and so now it's like all like his humor. And I'm like, oh gosh.
It is, yeah.
But the worst part is I'm actually starting to
Enjoy
like
it.
them. That's the worst part.
There was one you sent me, and it was like dark, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
have not had a tragic history. Like
No.
it was dark for you, and I'm like, yes, yes.
Message retracted.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what did you say? I missed it. Real normal people. Yeah, we are not anything fancy.
Speak for yourself. I'm in my vintage 1976 911 seats. You call that nothing fancy?
You also have. Oh my goodness, I don't know where. There's other seats over there too.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to figure out how to.
Don't ask why I have so many seats. It's like asking why you have so many guns.
I live in Canada and here we have no gun rights. It's sad.
Come to Utah, man.
Yeah.
We'll shelter
Or
you.
or just anywhere in the U.S. Your
We-
message didn't even show up. Oh.
We've got a shed in the back. You can hang out.
I live in California, almost the same as you. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
You want to tell
I'm
your
sorry.
California story? Just driving in.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. So driving from Utah to California, all I noticed was immediately after the Welcome to California sign or whatever, you just see signs of like, what does it say? Like, aircraft enforced.
Speed or speed enforced by aircraft.
Yeah, speed enforced by aircraft. And then there was like speed enforced by radar. And there was like buckle up, you'll get fined or whatever.
No littering.
Yeah, like you just had so many signs.
And then
And it was like
speed
night and day
over the left
difference
lane.
from Utah. It was like we just crossed the border and there's all these freaking signs on the same road. It was crazy.
It was like
I felt like I was breaking the law just being in California.
yeah.
I'm like, it just feels like anything I do, I'm just gonna break the law here.
It's like the Gestapo was there, reading your books. You cannot do that. That's illegal.
Yeah, I mean, you lived in California, but
Yeah.
you were pretty young. I don't know how much you remember or know. But
I have a good growing up memory of California, but
probably not the legalities.
yeah, because
So.
I was a teenager when I left, so
Yeah,
the
and
rules didn't apply anyway.
true. Yeah.
The rules never apply. Let's be real. The rules have never applied.
Sure.
You can
Sure.
quote me on that.
I open carry fairly often. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about open carry. It's great we can do it, but would I actually do it? I don't think so.
Depends on like your area. I think if you're in like rural area where it's like
Yeah.
your ranchers,
Yeah,
your-
that's true.
totally fine.
Yeah.
I would not open carry near urban areas.
I've technically open carried on a trail.
We open carried up to the Capitol.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
That was like an AR-15 too.
Yeah, that was interesting. There was a little.
To a
not a
rally.
protest. Yeah, a little rally.
Yeah. We were like, let's
And
go
so we
see
went
what
to
this
the
is
state
about.
capitol. This was like 2018, 19 maybe.
Yeah.
Long time ago. And yeah, I have a picture of me standing at the Capitol with an AR-15 slung across my neck or
You
shoulder.
look like you were like a teenager back then.
I
You're
was.
cute.
I'm a completely different person now, but yeah, that was interesting. But everyone, I mean,
My grandparents thought I was a domestic terrorist.
they still do, man. They still do.
My grandparents still think of it. They're in California.
Yeah,
I love them. by
they're
the way.
awesome.
They're awesome.
Yeah, Canada. I am sorry. It's rough.
Yeah. Sorry about that, eh? Come to Utah. You'll like it. You'll like it here. I know it's easy to say, but
Did you live in Alaska, or live, or just visited, or I've never been to Alaska. But apparently everyone open carried in Alaska, even in downtown Alaska.
oh, that's Alaska though.
Yeah, I mean,
All of Alaska.
It's not even-
rural.
Yeah.
You got bears to worry about.
downtown Anchorage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You guys have real issues. Not issues as in you're wrong. I'm just like you got the wilderness right out there, so
Yeah, you gotta
you gotta
look out for real threats.
Yeah.
Radar enforced usually means we aren't looking, but we want you to think we are. True.
Yeah. California state of mind.
But also the aircraft enforced? Like, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
Like, drone?
Let's be
Or,
honest.
like,
This is where my mind
not a
goes.
helicopter. You don't see one of those. Anyway.
The reasons
Maybe
for
I'm dumb.
fines is to generate revenue, right? Like, I hate speeding tickets with a passion.
It does suck you can't buy a Staccato. Oh, you lived there for 4 years. That's sweet. I don't have experience with the Kuna, and I don't know too much information on it, so I can't give you a good answer. I'm sorry.
Got experience with the Hakuna Matata.
Good night. Yeah, if you wanna.
Yeah.
It is kind of late.
It is. We're dragging.
Sorry, I cut you off. I don't know what you're saying.
No, I was talking about
We're tired.
all speeding tickets are just revenue generators for the state.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
They're not legitimate.
a lot of things are. Why do we have to pay tax stamps? Like, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
No, seriously. Well, you know what's funny is like back in the day it was far worse because when they implemented tax stamps, $200 was like thousands of dollars.
yeah.
It's such like the fact that even passed in the first place. What were our ancestors thinking? I'm so mad about that. Machine guns too.
Yeah, that's a.
Say what you will. Machine guns do not make inherently things more dangerous. I'm just gonna.
They should be legal.
Yeah.
But just getting home from work at 8:48.
Dude.
It
God
is
bless.
9 right now, almost 10.
You are a hard worker.
Yeah, we were filming on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Got done around 11:30 or whenever it was. I saw Wicked on Broadway last night, so I was out late last night. But that wasn't for work.
I've been out since 6 o'clock this morning. I
Yeah,
got back
you were
2
out
hours
this
ago.
morning.
I had a
I was-
meeting, for a rally, and then right to this.
Yeah, you've literally been nonstop. And then today I was just editing all day. I have a side job with a law firm, so I was doing that. Taking care of my baby at the same time. And this is how we relax at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're thinking, but
This is our marriage counseling. Cool. Well, do you want to call it?
yeah, we should probably get off. We could probably sit here for a couple more hours and just
Talk shit.
yeah. But also just let me know what you guys want to see next because we're starting to run out of ideas. I mean, kind of, not really. Yes and no. We want to make sure we're coming out with good content.
Yeah.
So we have ideas, but we're like, is this good enough? I don't know. So
Are people actually curious about this?
yeah, are people actually wanting to know about this? So
Yeah.
let me know what you guys want to see.
If you guys are car guys and you know Donut Media up to speed, I thought it would be cool to do like an up to speed for guns because there's a lot of new people who like do not know where the Glock came or like if you guys don't know, up to speed is like 7 minutes of a quick history on a specific car, and it would bring people up to speed on that car within that 7 minutes, right? So you would know, hey, the history of this car and the pedigree and the legacy and why it's important, why people care about it, and it would help people get into car culture. I was thinking maybe gun industry would be beneficial because getting into it, you've got Glock, you've got 20 Staccatos and 2011s and all that. You've got CZs, you've got all this,
so much, yeah.
so many options. It's like, hey, if there's like, if Ian McCullen did like a crash course on a brand, that would be cool. I thought that would be cool. I don't know. Our history of the 2011 was kind of a tester on that.
Yeah.
It didn't really.
We kind of did it. Yeah, that didn't get as many views.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. And then we kind of did one on Glock a little bit. So.
That was more of a hit piece on Glock.
I mean.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys would actually. That was something I kind of brought up and was like trying to push for her to maybe do more of or create a series out of. But
Brad, why are you still up?
go to bed.
It's
Brad.
11:51 for him. Wait, what? I guess you must be on the
East Coast.
East Coast, yeah.
Well,
As a Californian, do a top 5 guns on the California handgun roster, if you can.
ooh,
Yeah. We can't buy anything handgun unless it's on the California roster. That just sucks, man. Making someone else, or having someone else, like,
I'm
limit
so sorry
you
for you.
when
for
there's
you
so
guys.
many options out there. That sucks.
You know what's crazy? There are so many California gun owners. Absolutely crazy amounts. It's one of the biggest markets for firearms.
What'd you say? What is?
California.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a lot of gun owners there.
I don't think people realize how big, like, yes, the United States is big. California's huge. It's like, there's a lot of gun sales in California.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's unfortunate because you guys are surrounded by just anti-gunners.
Yeah, it's sad. I am glad we live where we live.
Yeah.
I can't imagine having to go through so many more hoops than we already have to and be limited so much more. Cool.
All right.
Okay, yeah, we're kind of crashing here, as you can
We're-
tell. Oh, okay. If I can figure out how to stop this.
Oh.
Do I press it here or do I have to open up the other
Here,
browser?
I think
I let him
I
do
don't
the
know.
technical stuff. He got this all figured out.
I gotta figure this out, guys. Hold on. Grandpa moment. Yeah. We're gonna say goodbye. You gonna say I love
I'm
you?
gonna wait till the very.
Okay.
Gonna
all
wait
right.
till the very end. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, we're about to click the end button. So say it now.
Bye, guys.
What she said.
We'll catch you on Sunday.
Yeah. Tune in Sunday, 8
Yeah.
p.m. Mountain.
8
no,
p.m.
sorry. 8 a.m. Mountain.
No, 9 a.m. He changes
9
it
a.m.
every.
Mountain Standard Time.
We're sticking with 9 a.m. If it comes out at 8 a.m.,
It could
at
be
least
on
it's earlier.
just that whole morning. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Turn on notifications. There you go. Then you'll know.
Thanks, guys.
Cool. Thanks. Well,
That was fun.
that